Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to make this cute little bird. Now it is very similar to the flamingo, just some different colors, so I'm going to show you how to incorporate those. You will need 3 types of yarn or 3 colors, so I am using the Busy Blue, and white, and this one is the blush pink. You will also need just a little bit of orange or peach, okay? And just like the other videos, you will need your stitch marker, the needle, the 8mm hook, 2 safety eyes. I use 9mm. You can use 8mm if you would like. Make sure you've got your scissors to cut that yarn, and you will need some stuffing. All right, let's get started. Okay, to start, we're going to start with a magic circle. And this pattern will take about 15 minutes, sometimes 20, maybe even about 10. The more you do it, the faster you'll get. We're going to do 6 single crochet in the magic circle. And sometimes you've got to work that yarn around so that you can close that circle. Okay, round 2, we're going to increase 6, so that will leave us with 12 stitches. All right, I've got one more increase. All right, round 3 and 4, we're just going to single crochet around. This is our second round of single crochet. So this will be round 4. Now in this last stitch, you don't want to pull your white yarn through. We're going to incorporate our blue color. So we're not going to finish that single crochet with the white. We're going to put our blue over like that and pull the blue in. Make sure to tighten the white. And here, we're going to tie this off to secure it. And we are done with the white, so we're going to cut it. And then I like to tie this to also secure the magic circle. Now we're going to do 1 round of single crochet in the blue. Okay, I'm going to mark that because that is my last stitch in the round. And then we are going to do 3 single crochet. And then a mini bobble. Yarn over, hook through. We're only going to pull through 2 and do it again until you have 4 loops on your hook. So we've got 4 hoops. We're going to pull through all 4, make sure to puff that out, and then we're going to do 4 single crochet. Make sure that the stitch goes behind the wing. And then we're going to do another mini bobble for our other wing. We've got 4 on our hook, pull through all 4, push that wing out, do 3 single crochet, make sure we go behind the wing. Now we're going to do 4 single crochet in the blue. But we're not going to finish off with the blue. This is where we're going to incorporate our pink. So we'll pull our pink through and make sure you pull the blue and tighten that stitch down. We're going to tie these together just to secure it. Do not cut the blue yarn because we're going to keep using it. From here, we're going to carry our blue yarn through, but we're going to do a mini bobble in the pink. Pull through all 4. From here we're going to bring the blue up, pull through and tighten the pink. And then we're also going to tighten the blue to bring that all the way down. And we're going to carry the pink through on 3 single crochet with the blue. On the 3rd one, don't finish with the blue. We're going to bring the pink yarn up and pull through. Pull the blue yarn tight. Carry the blue yarn with the mini bobble on the pink. Pull through, bring the blue yarn up, pull through and pull the pink yarn tight, and pull the blue yarn tight. From here, we're going to cut the pink yarn and tie it to secure it. And now we're going to finish with 3 single crochet. Okay, this is where we need the safety eyes. Go ahead and make sure those wings are puffed out and the feet. Safety eyes go in between rows 3 and 4. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going right here, and it's 3 stitches apart. Okay. And then get your backs on your safety eyes. And then from here, we're going to need just a little bit of stuffing. We don't want to overstuff. We want it to have a nice squish to it. Okay, and we are going to start with that. And from here, we're going to do 6 decrease. Two more. And last one. Okay. Then we want to leave a tail. And pull through. Now, I'm going to add just a little bit more stuffing into mine. With that last row, I have a little bit of space, but I don't want to add too much because I don't want it to be too full and firm. I just want it to have this nice little squish. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to take our needle and we are just going to weave in and out of these decreased stitches. And then we're going to pull it closed. Now I like to go back and weave my yarn through just to make sure it's nice and secure, that it's not going to come loose. I'll try to go in different directions, but make sure that it's still along the stitches. And then we're going to cut the yarn. And the last thing we need is that peach color. We're going to add the little beak. So we're going to go through here and up. We're going to get it in between the eyes, just one stitch over. Go back through that same stitch, and I wrap around that twice. I just think that it gives it a nice little kind of a beak shape. Okay, and then we'll tie it. And then cut your yarn. And then we're just going to push that in. Okay, now you have your little cute bird. Okay, this can also be changed out with any color. I have one that's purple as well. If you would like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss all the other videos in the future. Thank you. See you next time.